Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah, voices. Can you hear?
Hello?
Yeah, your voice is low. We can hear you.
That's better. Okay. You can hear me better now.
So we got into Asia. Can you want to introduce yourself? Nirmal has introduced. Go ahead.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I am. My name is Asia. I am based in UAE. I am service desk engineer, and I am planning for a career transition. I started my learning journey like since 2021 until now. I am little. I'm trying to learn self study. So yeah, that's
This is your first time?
this is my first session.
Okay. Though this is actually not a session, this is like community meetup. So I was telling Nirmal also, this is a very different from webinar. So this is our fourth meeting that is there. And what we generally do is we introduce each other and we talk about what we can do more, how we can make this community more engaging, how we can do, because if you are new to this, how long have you been a part of this community?
Actually, I have enrolled today.
Oh, you came to WhatsApp today.
Well,
Yeah.
congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because this is a journey. This is a journey, and we all have to be there together. And so, actually, there were some issues in the getting the WhatsApp link. So that's why there is some confusion. So you can start your, if you have something to talk, we will just wait for a few minutes till we take introductions. You want to, Patrick, give a quick introduction as well for the.
Yeah, sure. I can let you know. And Nirmal just messaged saying he's also recently just joined, so congratulations to Nirmal as well. Yeah, my name is Patrick Cheeseman. I'm not a data scientist by career, but I do have been, I've had a 30-year on-off relationship with artificial intelligence, and I've dabbled in data science, machine learning. I graduated back in '94 with a master's degree in artificial intelligence and computing. And since then, I've worked in multiple industries, and every now and then, machine learning, data science, and AI have sort of poked their, have appeared during my work, and that has gradually increased in frequency over the years until now it's an integral part of some of the things that I do. So today I'm going to talk about some general career advice about how to get jobs in data science and where to start. I've never worked as a data scientist myself, but I've recruited people over the years, and I can give you some general advice about what to do. The basic point is you've got to stick out above the crowd. Yeah, you've got to do more you've got to do more than everybody else. So that's what I'll talk about today when we get to that point.
Thank you for that. I think
perhaps Arshad, you should explain this. I mean, the
sure.
structure of the different types of meetings that are going to happen each week and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can. You want me to do that first? Okay, I'll do that first. Am I? And Ansari, you want to introduce yourself? If you want to just give a quick introduction, or else I can just share. Before Patrick talks about this, I just want to give a structure about this meetup. I was expecting at least more people to join today, but I have to see what has happened. There were around 20 registrations, but I'm not sure what happened, but that's fine. We have to see how it goes. Last event, 18 people joined. So we need to have the main purpose of this is a quick introduction among each other. One small 20 minutes topic. So this time Patrick has volunteered to give a topic, and what else we are planning to do, and maybe I can share my screen if no one wants to share. And 1 second, can you see my screen, guys? Not yet.
Not at the moment, not yet. Now we can, yeah.
Cool. So yeah. So the plan is maybe I just wanted to. This is the community event that is there. So what I do couple of things, guys, who are there in the call. I have weekly challenges, that I post on the group, that you need to go. It's a simple Python multiple choice question that you need to answer. I put the link on the WhatsApp group. So that is what we have been doing. Last time we had a winner, Muhammad Adib. This week we have a winner. He is not on the call today. He is in some other. He's busy right now. He did not join. But this week we Azam is the you can say winner of this particular Python challenge for this particular week. And this is what we generally do. We have 1 month. So this is one thing that we do. Second thing is that what we do is in the community, see, as Patrick told, is that we need to practice. We need to, data science is not a small, short sprint. It is a journey wherein you need to prepare yourself. So that is one part of what we do is we do challenges. The second part is we do webinars. So, the webinars that generally we do is weekly. There is one meetup. And in that meetup is also going to now, we are going to change the name to one session as well, because the people are not turning up. So we need to tell that we're going to talk about this topic, and then we are going to the concept of meetup is to talk to each other to understand how to make this community better. That was the main purpose of this. So we are getting some ideas to make it good. So today we are having this event on June 3rd. That is there for June. This is the plans that is there. You can also put in your comment that I'm having a audio event tomorrow evening. Tomorrow 12 o'clock Dubai time, which is about generative AI. There is a lot of buzz about generative AI, and I have been talking about this and how we can use this particular way for our advantage. And also 7th, we are having, this is the weekly webinar that is already planned, which I'll also put in the calendar, is using AI and data science to build projects. Nowadays, it is very easy because of these tools to build projects faster, to get ideas faster, which I'm going to talk more about. And June 10th is our 5th online community meetup, wherein we will have one speaker to talk about a topic, and we can discuss about the things. The other thing that Patrick and I were discussing also is, other than these webinars and these challenges that are there, we are also want to do a workshop. So in the chat, there are few workshops that I have just thought out of my head, and anyone can also type in the chat if they want which one of these they want. So I'll just put it on. So Python, this is the first one, Python project for beginners, wherein we can make your first project that is there hands-on. So this will be 2 hours or 1 hour hands-on. I will keep it for 1 hour and we will see how it goes. And then we are going to, this is the first option. Then the second one is using your first API, because nowadays this is also a very good project wherein you can start using APIs, and it is a world of endless possibilities once you learn how to start using APIs that are there. Also building dashboards. So in this workshop, if you have to make a dashboard, how can you make the dashboard using ChatGPT, using the DAX formulas, M language formulas, you can easily generate through ChatGPT, but you need to know the basics, which we will talk about, and then we can use this to super fast our work. And also prompt engineering for generative AI. So just type in the chat. These are the ideas that are there. We have to finalize this thing. But the thing is, we need people to join. So that is what we need to think about it. We need to okay, Nirmal is asking about, will you leave the link in the, so link is, what link are you talking about, Nirmal? So can you please put in the chat? We have few other joiners, please, Ansari, Ejaz, Falak, do you want to quickly introduce yourself? So test, it is there on the WhatsApp group. So it is the multiple choice that you just, you have to go. The links I put, if you have joined my group 3 days back, you should see a weekly update wherein the Python challenge link is there. Go to that link and put your answer in the comment with the reason. So that is a weekly challenge this is the third week going on. It already started from today. So today the first challenge is already out. So the 6 challenges, Friday night is the cutoff. Saturday I announce the winner. So now, Patrick, your thoughts on workshops, and anyone else in the chat who wants to add any other topic, or in these 4 topics, which is the first topic you guys would like to join? Just put in the chat 1, 2, 3, 4. Which, so that we can plan the first workshop and accordingly, and we can try to get registrations and people to join in for that. Yeah, Patrick, any thoughts you have? If you want anything else you want to add?
Yeah, so the idea is a week we will have a community meeting where we'll also have one talk from one person about certain things around the AI data science community around that subject area. One deep dive technical session a week, hence these projects that Arshad has just highlighted, so we can get into the nitty gritty of it, like to the detail. And then one that deals with sort of business applications of AI and data science and what kind of problems are out there. And that's where we would love to have your feedback in particular. So if you're working in a data science position now, and you have a particular something you'd like the group to have a look at, then that would be an ideal, if you actually have a business problem you're trying to solve, then we can help and at least provide you with guidelines and tools about how you might find a solution for that. And we can talk about, the uses of different data science tools. So at the moment, as Arshad said, generative AI is very, very important. Large language models, etc. How do you actually, where can you use that? What kind of things can it do, etc. Then we can look at machine learning and different applications for that. There's so many ways you can use these tools and technologies, from trying to predict what the future stock price of a stock will be to I don't know, predicting the next cricket scores. And there's so many things you can use, this kind of technology for. I've watched it come over the last 30 years. And it's absolutely embedded in everything today. I mean, just imagine ChatGPT was announced in November. Nobody had heard about it. People started talking about it a little bit in January, February, the general public, and suddenly, bang, explosion. Everybody's talking about ChatGPT. So it just shows you, this whole idea of generative AI, that it's a massive new wave that's hit everybody, and what's coming in the future. So anyway, but you're part of this community. We want to do things that you find useful. So the idea of having one deep dive technical session where we solve problems, one community session where we just have a chat. One person does a specific chat for 20 minutes about a certain topic, and we chat about things for the future in the community. And the third one would be, how can you use this technology to solve problems? So I guess what we're asking you is, if you can answer in the chat, does that sound interesting to you? Please put in the chat, say, yes, that's great. No, we want you to do this. It's okay. We want to be guided by you. We're just throwing some ideas out there. But please provide the feedback so we can create a really thriving, interesting community for you that's useful for you. We want you to become experts in data science. We want you to understand how to use it, and we want you to if you don't have a job in data science now, we want to help you to get a job in data science.
So only 2 people have voted, 1, 2. Let me again share my screen. So the list is there, the 4 lists, just let me know whoever are there, so that at least we can start planning that, and we can put it for this coming week, any day. We can plan this session, and we can start.
Show the list again?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's clear that so far Python is the most popular for 1 and 2. So does everybody else agree the first session should be around Python for beginners or a more advanced Python workshop?
So Python for beginners. So there are like projects that are there, like I don't
Yeah.
know, simple projects like calculators or
Yeah, exactly.
word text analyzers.
All right. So, I mean, I think clearly Python is because we know, as Arshad will say, Python's one of the core skills you've got to learn along with SQL, along with Power BI. You should have a good thing of statistics as well. And these are all the things we're going to talk about over time to get your skill levels up. We want to get your theoretical skills up, and we want you to be able to apply them and help you get work. Whether you're a freelancer, whether you're a job, or you want to do side projects for fun, or you want to build your own, there's so many things you can do. So.
Okay, that is correct. So guys, whoever are here on the call, you can vote for these four. Also, I'm going to put a poll on the group. So this, I think, we can
so
take
far, Python seems to be the most interesting for you.
Python,
but please vote.
Vote in the chat. So I think we can go one by one. Like we can first take the calculator one.
Yeah, we'll do the Pythons first, because that seems to be the ones that people are interested in, and then we'll go to Power BI, prompt engineering, and then
these are the basic ideas that are there.
Yeah, exactly.
So these workshops are not a replacement of learning the technology as such, but this is for people to start having an idea how you can build a calculator, what are the things that are required to build a calculator, how to start writing the code. So at the end of the workshop, everyone can finish the calculator and get a participation certificate that they have attended this and completed this successfully. And it is a good experience, right? These sessions that we are having, community meetup webinars, are good for education, but workshops are basically good for having a complete end-to-end hands-on and getting an output out of that. So Mohammed Ejaz, yes, I will put in the group, but I wanted from this 9 people who have joined here more ideas. Falak wanted to add something. Falak, you want to talk? Your hands are raised. You can speak if you want. Falak?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Patrick. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good.
Myself. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. How are you?
Okay. Sir, I was thinking that I'm following you and Sir Arshad since 1 month. And I just want to add that we are generating good ideas. We are generating good stuff. I mean, we are ready to help people. We are ready to give them way if they want to, if they want to build their career in AI or as a data science, so they can take guide from you. So I just want to say that can we create something like that? We are helping other, but I just want to increase this channel. Here you can see that just 8 to 9 people are participating. So can we do something to increase our channel to catch up more audience?
So
yeah, Arshad will tell you we've got 800 plus people on the WhatsApp group. Yeah, we have etc. So, and we publicize. Arshad reminds people on the community about these meetings every day, but we can't force people to join.
Yeah.
They have to allocate some time. To get the most out of this group, you've got to be involved in the group. Yeah. So if only if 10% of those 800 are turned up today, that would have been 80. But this is just the beginning. The important thing is we will repeat and we will build slowly over time. So last time we had about 20 people online. Yeah.
Yes.
So last week. So it does fluctuate.
Actually,
you can help spread the word.
That's my idea. That we as a community, Sir Arshad is there, you are there. So I just wanted to say that we as a community can grow it.
So
everybody can share the links to people they know who are interested in joining the group.
Any one of you can volunteer to take a screenshot of this and put it on the group and ask people to join, because I have already done 2 times, 3 times. So anyone else can do that.
Yeah.
Nice. Just take a screenshot.
I can do it.
9 people are there.
I can do it, sir.
And
I can do it.
Yeah, actually 20 people registered. and maybe we need to play around with the timing, because I think in the poll also around 10 people told this timing does not work. So maybe we need to understand another time. So how about Saturday evening for you, Patrick? Is it okay for you?
Yeah, Saturday evenings are normally okay for me, and that will mean you can bring in people from Europe and the US as well.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow's next session that I'm going to do. So there was one more problem in this today's session, is that the TopMate link that is there, Zoom that they give, was down. So I had to put my own Zoom, which is a free Zoom version, which is going to cut in 10-15 minutes. But at least we got everyone together. And maybe I'm going to fix this issue. Maybe I'm going to do the call in Teams. Zoom is the paid version.
Yeah, Teams or Google Meeting. They both don't have
Google
limits.
Meeting problem is recording is not possible. So maybe in Teams it is possible. So I will try the next meeting. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to have it around Saturdays around 6 p.m.
All right. So, well, if we've only got 15 minutes left and I need to do my
yeah, you can do a session, or yes, we can do.
Or you can post another Zoom link.
Yeah, the same link we
5
can
minutes
join
before.
back. The same link we can join back.
Okay. Well, anyway, so the point is the community can help the community grow.
Yeah.
And we want people from all over the world, because everybody has different perspectives. And, you know, we could, some of you were probably part of the Digital Marketing Dubai group, right? If you are, and we can be inspired by that group, because that group started 3 years ago with one person, and it's now 72,000 people on Facebook, right? So, and why? Because the person behind it was consistent, promoting every week, and it's like an exponential curve. Not much happens for the first, for a while, and then suddenly it goes viral. Now he's got 72,000 people. And it's the most active digital marketing group in this region. And now he's got direct support from Facebook. All right. So who knows where we can take this group? So anyway, that's my point. Let's all help each other to grow the group.
So you can start this thing. If this particular, we have, I think 15 more minutes in this free Zoom link. There was some issues. Last time we had the paid version, but this time there was some issues. So you can go ahead. If there is any issues, we will join back. I have internet issue. I will left. Okay,
yeah, no, we'll post. Arshad will post another link if this one gets in the group. If this one expires, and you can just rejoin. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with my bit. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So welcome everybody who's joined, and I missed my introduction. My name is Patrick Cheeseman. I've been working for 30 years, but I look much younger, of course. I graduated in artificial intelligence back in 1994 in the UK. I'm an electronic engineer, computer scientist, and AI guy by education, but not by career so much, although that has changed a lot over as time has gone by. So what I wanted to talk to you guys today is about getting jobs in data science and what you can do to help yourself, okay? So the first thing is I'm going to share, host disabled participant screen sharing. Can you? I'm going to share my screen.
Done.
Let's hope that this works. Oh, no, let's just share the whole screen. Right. Okay. Can you see me? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. It is on.
Okay, so there's certain things from my experience. I've recruited people in the past, I've built teams in the past, and I can tell you the kind of things that we look for, that people are looking for. You've got to stand out in the crowd. So any data science job right now in Dubai is probably, as we all know, is having hundreds of CVs being posted to it, if it's advertised on their website or on LinkedIn. You've got to you've got to put yourself in the shoes of the HR department in that company, right? So first thing is, understand and read the job description. Make sure you really understand what they're looking for. And then, of course, you can submit online in the normal way, but that's just a fraction of what you can do. If you want to put your head above the crowd, you've got to show your skills off and your knowledge in a practical fashion. So, firstly, if you're a complete beginner, let's say you're in another career path and I think somebody earlier mentioned they were doing one career and they wanted to switch to this as a career. So first you need to get trained on the right skills. Now, if you don't know, our friend Arshad has this Decoding Data Science Academy, which I'm showing on the screen now. And it's a brilliant introductory courses there for learning the basics of data analysis, statistics, all of these different things. And you can work your way through these different courses and build up your knowledge of Python and SQL and statistics. And correct me if I'm wrong, Arshad, at any point, because you know this better than me. So, but
yeah,
the point is, it's all there. And
First one.
you can do all the basics of it, right? So for example, yeah, so this one here where my mouse is pointing to is the key one. Okay, so data science and AI job ready path. So this is a whole, if I click on it, you'll see that it gives a whole family of tools: Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python, statistics, advanced Python. These are the minimum things that you need to know in order to have the baseline to apply to any data science job. So your first job, if you don't know one or any of these things, you've got to do the courses. Okay? Now, at the same time as you're doing these courses, you'll be involved in our community and we'll be projecting and doing problems to help you solve and being interactive. But this is you've got to get the baseline done first. You've got to prove to people that you know what you're talking about, because any employee, let's say you get past the initial LinkedIn and they call you in for an interview, any employee is going to test your knowledge. They're going to ask you questions in an interview, and they might give you a 3-hour session in their company with some problems, and you have to solve them. Right? So you have to be prepared for that. The second thing is, one moment. LinkedIn. Now, this is me on LinkedIn, and I'm the worst example of this because I hardly use LinkedIn, because my community, most of my work comes from word of mouth, because I've been around for a very long time, because I'm ancient. But if I go to Arshad's LinkedIn, you have got to make sure that your profile is up to date and looking good and looking perfect on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is still, while everybody's using it, it is the tool to drive forward who you are. But it's not just about your profile. You see, Arshad has a very optimized profile here, okay, and which is fantastic. And one of the courses that Arshad teaches in his academy is how to create a perfect LinkedIn profile and what you need to do to promote yourself above everybody else. Okay, so once you've got your great profile and you've done all your job experiences, you need to add any certifications and things that you've got. But then you should be joining. You're obviously a member of this community, but you need to start posting on your profile articles and not sharing your knowledge and your expertise. For people to employ you, you've got to put yourself above the others. So you need to demonstrate your knowledge. And LinkedIn is a very powerful tool. It was one of the ways of showing off what you know. So you can write your own original articles about what's going on in data science today, what's going on in machine learning, exactly how Arshad is doing. Arshad has created this community, and if you see, he publishes all the time on LinkedIn, all right? And people are noticing his community the numbers of his community are growing. Okay. So this is what you should be doing as well, yeah? This is one of the platforms you should be doing, okay? So I encourage you, if you don't know how to optimize your LinkedIn, then go to Arshad's Academy, and you'll find a course there about how to raise the profile and to optimize your LinkedIn to make it as powerful as possible, okay, to start standing out. The next thing is data science and machine learning is about processing data, about writing in Python and other tools. So you need to demonstrate your knowledge. Another way of doing that is to building your own repository on tools such as Kaggle. Kaggle is and I'm going to flick to it here. Kaggle is a data science repository, if you like, allowing everybody, you can go to kaggle.com, and I use it very, very, very little, but it's very powerful because my career is not data science. But if you're into data science, you need to be aware of Kaggle.
Patrick, just one second. Thank you. For the host, can you mute Mohammed Ashraf? Because Mohammed Ashraf, can you mute yourself? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead,
muted.
Patrick. Sorry.
Okay.
We have
All right.
Patrick
So,
around the 6 minutes. I'm just giving a heads up.
yeah, sure. Okay. So
We may disconnect.
we're going to talk about Kaggle in more detail in future things because it's a superb platform. And what we want to do for you guys is create community projects that we can all contribute to, right, as a team, right? Kaggle, GitHub is another one. Or you can build your own blogging website and store your code in there and show people the code that you wrote and how it achieved to solve a problem. So that when you are submitting your CV to somebody, in your CV and on your LinkedIn profile, you will have a link saying, my portfolio, my data science portfolio is here, click here. And that will take you to a GitHub repository or a Kaggle repository or your own website where you're actually got the code you've written. Because then the HR department will look at you and say, okay, I've got 500 CVs. This person is actively involved in data science community. He's actively involved in the stuff that we're doing. I'm putting him at the top for an interview, right? So important because HR, they're looking at the first page of each CV. They're going to look at it for 20 seconds. Bang, 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 rubbish. I'll put it in that pile. Next one. It's like on Tinder, yeah? Swipe left or swipe right, yeah? So if you've got to highlight, and at one point we'll talk about CV writing in the future, but you've got to highlight, you've got 20 seconds to prove to somebody that you're interesting and put you on the next pile. These are the kind of things you can do to do it. The other thing I want to talk about as well, if you're interested in a particular industry where you want to be a data scientist for, it could be banking, it could be an airline, it could be retail, it could be, there's so many different subjects. Everybody's using it, right? Start learning about that industry, okay? And also talk about it on your blog, on your whatever way you're publishing, and help them. That helps you. If you can show to the interviewer that you not only understand data science, but you understand their industry and the terminology in that industry, then you have a massive advantage. A huge advantage, yeah, over everybody else. Because if you can talk using the terms and the knowledge that they have, that they understand, you are going to sit at the top of the crowd. They can see your portfolio. Put yourselves in their shoes, right? Aren't you going to be, that's going to be the person you're going to want to interview first. And yet 90% of people who submit their CVs don't do anything like it. Okay? So, just to summarize, learn the basics, using an academy like Arshads to get all the basics done. Use this community here to practice in practical application. Publish your own website or repository with the code that you've written. Learn all about the industry you want to be a data scientist in and shine. Oh, and the other thing, go to physical events. We will have physical events in this community as well. Learn how to present and how to, if you're shy standing up and presenting to people, you have to overcome that, okay? If you're not a good public speaker, join Toastmasters. There are 20 different Toastmaster groups in the UAE. There's loads in Dubai. Join them, and they'll teach you how to present. It's so important. We'll talk about that as well in the future as well, about all of these things, all of these job skills. So anyway, that's a very top line overview of the kind of things you need to do to stand out from the crowd. So I hope that was useful. We're going to dive into those areas in more detail over the coming months, but that's what you've got to do. So that's my spiel. Thank you very much. Hope that was useful. Can't hear you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, I was on mute. So, guys, we will join the call again in 1 minute. Azam is here. He was not a part of the WhatsApp group. Hey, Azam, welcome to this community meetup. This is our fourth meetup. Actually, I was not aware that you're not part of the WhatsApp group. So, we are going to join. Actually, this is a free Zoom. The problem, the paid Zoom did not work. So, we are going to join back the same link. Everyone who's there in the call. And we will continue. So, Azam, you want to quickly introduce yourself?
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, my name is Azdam. I'm a fresh graduate from Qatar University, and I've been into the artificial intelligence certification from Zaka data science track. And since then, I've been passionate about data science and would like to add more skills to my data science school toolkits.
Yes. I met, I think your name I'm pronouncing correct, Azam.
Yes.
So
I know
I think
them.
I met him first in a session in Zaka where I was for Power BI, correct? It was Power BI and SQL. So
Yes.
and so actually you missed the part. So this week I'm going to share it. Please join the call again. It is going to finish in 1 minute. We want to just talk about this more, and there is something about you. That's why I invited you and I pushed you to come inside. And because I think, guys, you have the same link. I request everyone to just join for 10-15 minutes more. We will just talk about the future plan that is there. What is the importance of practice? And thanks a lot, Patrick, for your wonderful session. See, it is AI and data science is a journey. So you have to have a plan, right? And that is the main thing why I do challenges, why I do hackathons, why we do these type of meetings, because it is not only one-sided work. We need to keep practicing, keep talking about this, and it is a part of our life right now.